Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 156 of my TTM returns. Got back 5 successes to start this week. Also did have a return to sender. It looks like Bill Elliott and Chase Elliott will not be signing for the foreseeable future, at least via the P.O. box that they've signed out of for a long time. They claim it's due to a backlog due to COVID-19. They were signing really well for a long time there. During the pandemic, and now that that's really not as prevalent as it was, I think they've just been overwhelmed with requests in general, and they're opting to not sign for right now, at least through those addresses. I don't know if there's another address that'll pop up right now, but waited a few months, but at least I got my cards back. Still cool to have gotten him quite a few times over the years. But we'll get started here with the successes. First one is coming back from Hawaii. This is a 1-of-1 success from a former NFL defensive lineman. This is coming back from Mike Peel. He had 13 sacks in a rather short career, only 4 or 5 seasons in the league. He was pretty good when he played. Not sure if it was injuries or something like that took him out, but received that back fairly quickly. The next one is a 4-of-4 return from a former MLB pitcher. He does charge $5 per, so this was a $20 total for the request, but got back Ted Higuera, signing the 90 Upper Deck, 90 Don Russ, shout out to Brandon Stebbins, 92 Don Russ, and a 92 Fleer Ultra. So he hit all of those in a nice blue Sharpie, very nice signature. Had over 90 wins, over 1,000 strikeouts in his career, and he did make an all-star game. So for $5 each, not bad at all. And to add to a number of sets that I've been doing pretty well with recently. Then we got 3 returns on some photos. First one here is coming back from a college basketball coach. This is a 2-of-2 success from the Miami, Florida women's basketball coach, Katie Meyer. Signed both of these in just a few weeks. She is the winningest head coach for the University of Miami's women's program. She has a total of 400 wins in her career so far. She did coach at another school for a couple of seasons, but she's been at Miami for quite a while now. So that's pretty cool. Then we got a 2-of-2 success from a WNBA head coach. This is the 3rd one I've gotten back this season. She is a former WNBA player and also played in the Australian League. But this is the head coach for the New York Liberty, Sandy Brandello. So, like I said, she was drafted into the WNBA, and then I think she played in the Australian League first. Won an MVP over there, came over to the WNBA. I think she made an all-star game, and then she focused on coaching. She has won a WNBA championship with another team. I think it's the Phoenix Mercury. I could be wrong on that. I'm not 100% sure. And she made the finals last year, but left the team and then joined the New York Liberty for this season, where they lost in round 1. But she is one of the better and longer tenured head coaches in the WNBA. So really glad to add that to the collection. And the last one here is a 1-of-2 return from a minor league baseball manager. This is coming back from the Tampa Tarpons manager, Rachel Balkovic. So she kept the other photo. It looks like she has slowed down on her through the mail signing, and it sounds like she also slowed down on her in-person signing, not signing before or after a bunch of games, but she picked it up towards the end of the season. I'm not sure if the single A season is still going. I know each level is different on how many games that they play. But she has a 61-67 record for this season. If it's still going, I'm not sure. But so pretty good first season for the new manager. She has a very interesting story on how she became the first woman to become a manager at any level in the MLB. She's held a lot of positions with Major League Baseball and the minor league system for several different teams at several different levels. She played college softball and then tried getting into coaching, but when she applied, she kept being denied for everything. So she changed her resume to take out the fact that she was a woman, just saying she played organized ball, not softball. Changed her name on the resume from Rachel to Ray, and suddenly she started getting a lot more offers, but then she was turned down once they heard that her voice on the phone and everything. But she kept working at it, kept calling. Finally got a temporary job and continued her education at one point, working or going to the Netherlands to study to get a second master's degree. And she has finally worked her way up into being a manager at the minor league level. So very interesting, but it also shows that there's still a ways to go. And just allowing people in general to get into sports that they enjoy. It shouldn't have been that difficult or that, blatantly obvious that they just wouldn't hire a woman. They straight up told her that, according to her stories on the conversations that she had while applying. But pretty good first season. We'll see if she sticks around with the team. Maybe she moves on to a different one. Not sure, how all that's going to work out. But really, really glad to add her to the collection. But that is it. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.